Chapter 3. Crossfire. Zeke's fingers danced across the rusted keypad, muscle memory taking over as he input the complex sequence. The ancient vending machine groaned to life, its internal mechanisms grinding in protest. With a wheeze and a clunk, a small package dropped into the retrieval slot. Time seemed to slow as Zeke reached for the package. In that stretched moment, a single thought flashed through his mind. This is too easy. The crack of a high-powered rifle shattered the silence. Pain exploded in Zeke's left shoulder, the impact spinning him around and slamming him against the vending machine. Shit. Amateur moves, Zeke. You should have known better. Adrenaline surged through his system, sharpening his senses and quickening his breath. The air seemed to thrum with tension, every sound amplified to a deafening roar. The hum of the vending machine, the distant clatter of machinery, even the faint echoes of footsteps, all melded into a chaotic symphony of imminent danger. He dove for cover behind a pile of discarded synth crates. His enhanced reflexes, usually so reliable, had failed him. Or maybe, he thought grimly, the shooter is just that good. The world around him narrowed to a tunnel of focus, his vision pinpointing every potential threat. He could almost hear the sniper recalibrating, the subtle whir of gears and servos as they adjusted their aim. Zeke's mind raced, calculating angles and distances, seeking a way out of the kill zone. Zeke pressed his hand against the wound, feeling the warm slickness of blood seeping through his fingers. The smart fabric of his jacket was already stiffening around the injury, its medical nanofibers working to stem the bleeding. It wasn't a fatal hit, but it hurt like hell and it would slow him down. His heart pounded in his ears, a relentless drumbeat that matched the rhythm of his labored breathing. Every second felt like an eternity, the seconds stretching out as he strained to hear any clue that would reveal the sniper's position. The pain in his shoulder was a searing reminder of his vulnerability, each throb echoing through his body with relentless intensity. Focus, damn it. Assess the situation. The silence was oppressive, a heavy blanket that wrapped around him, stifling his thoughts. Think, Zeke, think. He spotted a broken shard of the mirror lying among the trash. Grabbing it, he angled it to peek around the corner without exposing himself. The distorted reflection showed no immediate threats, but the absence of movement was almost more unnerving. Nothing. No muzzle flash, no scope glint, not even a whisper of movement. A chill ran down Zeke's spine as the realization dawned. Cloaking tech, high-end stuff. This isn't some street pug looking to make a name for himself. With a deep breath, Zeke mentally prepared himself for the next move. His mind raced through scenarios, calculating the odds of survival. Every muscle in his body was tensed, ready to spring into action. He knew the sniper was waiting, watching for any sign of him. The slightest mistake could be fatal. He took another deep breath, the air burning in his lungs. The pain in his shoulder flared with each heartbeat, a constant reminder of the stakes. But he couldn't let it paralyze him. He had to stay focused, stay sharp. Every nerve on edge, every sense heightened to its peak. The pieces started falling into place in Zeke's mind. The high-risk nature of the job, the professional hit. It's a setup, a goddamn free-for-all. He almost laughed at the absurdity of it all. Guess Koji was right. We're players now, all right? Players in someone else's sick game. Zeke's eyes darted to the package, still sitting in the vending machine's retrieval slot. Whatever was in there, it was valuable enough to kill for it, and right now, it was his only leverage. Time to roll the dice. In one fluid motion, Zeke unholstered his post-pistol and fired 3 rapid shots in the direction he guessed the sniper might be. The energy bolts lit up the alley in brief flashes of blue-white light, revealing nothing but empty air and crumbling architecture. Not waiting for a response, Zeke lunged for the package. His fingers had just closed onto it when the air beside him rippled, the faintest distortion in space, the only warning before a hail of bullets tore through where he'd been standing a split second before. Cloaking rounds, invisible until impact. This guy's got all the toys. Zeke dove back behind the crates, clutching the package to his chest. His shoulders screamed in protest at the sudden movement, but he forced the pain down. Can't afford to be slow. Not now. Nice moves, called the voice, seeming to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. But you're out of your league, street rat. Hand over the package, and I might let you walk away from this. Zeke's mind raced. The voice was cocky, professional. This wasn't just another hitman. This was someone who enjoyed the game, who got off on the hunt. Dangerous, unpredictable. But maybe I can use that. Funny, Zeke called back, trying to keep his voice steady. I was about to make you the same offer. Finders keepers, right? A chuckle echoed through the alley, and Zeke felt the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. He couldn't shake the feeling that Laffer was right behind him, breath on his neck. It's just a trick. Audio projection. Don't let him get in your head. I like you, kid. Got spirit. But let's be real, Zeke. You're bleeding out, outgunned, and trapped. No telling who else got this job. Time's running out. There's way too many loose ends on this job. This isn't going to end well for you. He's right, Zeke thought. In a straight fight, I'm dead. Need to change the rules fast before anyone else shows up. His eyes started around, taking in every detail of his surroundings. The vending machine, now sporting several new bullet holes, the pile of crates providing meager cover, the dripping pipes overhead carrying who knows what to the bowels of the city. And there, half hidden in the shadows, a rusted access panel to the underground maintenance tunnels. An idea began to form in Zeke's mind. It was risky, borderline suicidal, but right now, crazy was all he had. Tell you what, Zeke said, his voice dripping with false bravado. You seem like a sporting guy. How about we make this interesting? Give me a 10-second head start. If you could catch me, the package is yours. If not, well, finders keepers, right? There was a moment of silence, and Zeke held his breath. Had he miscalculated? Was the hitman just lining up his side, ready to end this game once and for all? Then that chilling laugh again. Are you kid? Got balls, I'll give you that. All right, street rat, 10 seconds. But just so we're clear, when I catch you, and I will, I'm going to take my time. You'll be begging for a clean death by the end. Perfect. Ego over efficiency. I can work with that. Timer starts now, the voice called out.